Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. Ah, shit! Sorry, I forgot to turn the phone down. Forgot to turn the phone down. Rookie mistake, rookie mistake. Yes, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. They're okay. They're, could be worse. My nose is dry as hell. That's not good. But yes, things are fine. Sorry I'm late. That's gonna drive me crazy now. When I say certain words, I can feel that the air blow out. It's you know, it's too dry. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. So the devs had their live stream yesterday. They did not say the game was ending. In fact, they kind of what they said didn't say that at all. They're still planning ahead and going along. So perhaps the CEO's of Nexon's quote was out of context, maybe misinterpreted. I don't know, but they didn't seem to be all that concerned about it. So that made me feel good. So good, in fact, that I went and did something. Watch this. I did something. And I did this. And I did this. Why are you holding your guns? Oh yeah, because you have 3. You're one of the only people that does. I did those things. I was so happy about the fact that it's not ending that I went ahead and did that. So if you know anything about my headcanon and my lore, that means that 3 more people evolved their powers to let them teleport. Because that's what's happens in my headcanon. Sorry, I had to answer a message there. So yeah, I was pleased as punch that the game
if it's new research
isn't ending.
I'm listening.
There was a lot of there was so much shit, and it wasn't. They said it was like an impromptu sort of fucking live stream. I guess they felt it necessary to reassure people after that quote went viral. But yeah, there's all kinds of shit that they've got coming up. There's the Ultimate Osmo, of course, coming. They're rebalancing Viesa and Harris. There's a new going to be an in-game thing where we finally get to face Carol. They mentioned something about something in the future, where there would be a thing where you get to be the Colossi, and I don't mean you like control the Colossi. I mean like you're whatever descendant you're playing as gets to be the Colossi. But they didn't expand on that. They were kind of mums. They mums the word on that one. They just kind of mentioned it and were like, but we can't really say anything about it right now. So that must be later in the works. But yeah, apparently they've got all kinds of plans, ways to improve it, fix it. So hopefully. Oh, and they have a new female descendant coming out. Her name is Raven. So this is a new one that we've not seen yet. And it was just a rough sketch or a rough drawing. It wasn't like a 3D model yet, but the design on her looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Damn, that dog was excited. So makes me happy because I like this game. And what the fuck else would I do every morning? What would I play every morning? Because doing the daily live stream, oh shit, you kind of need. Oh my god, hold on, caught in the stretch. You kind of need a game like this, And I don't really have any other game like this that I play, apart from like Fortnite. Not, I'm not gonna do that every morning, especially now with how they've shit the bed. Hold on just a second. Okay, so what are we doing today? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Let's see, I've already visited ETA. He didn't have a whole lot this time around, sadly. Yeah. So I guess we'll just start our shit. Yum yum shrimp. Shrimp is pretty good. Most about every way you can make it. I like beer battered though. Coconut's okay, but it's just almost too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just almost too much. Maybe that's just my opinion, but beer battered's pretty badass.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
I did finish the weekly Battle Pass challenge thing. I did finish that. So I only got 2 things left before I get the free Valby hair. Fuck off, bitches.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale moment attack.
One of those really slow building ones. Lets you know that it's coming and then it doesn't actually come out for like 15 fucking minutes. You just get that tickling sensation. You're just like, oh, just fucking sneeze. It's like, nope. Read messages. I'm popular this morning. Look off. Off me. Ow. Not cool. That's fine. You want to be a dick? Be a dick. Caught him mid-jump. Where's that other guy? Oh yeah, I got to do this. Cause he's shy. Later. Oh, it didn't kill him. Right.
Mission complete.
Later.
All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Do. Let's go straight over here. Fuck it. Fuck it. I love that you can do that now. You don't have to go back to Albion after everything you fucking do. That's so awesome. I guess it's not that big a deal, but it is, you know. Excuse me. It's one of those quality of life type things, you know. Just makes things simpler.
Confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
No sneaking around the corner. Walk through my storm. No! Ooh. Oh, shit, there's people. Where'd you guys come from? Fuck you, dude. Fuck all y'all.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
How did not destroy that? I don't know.
transport location. Great work out there.
Now we should help. One second. Okay. Oh. What am I running for? What am I running for? Mr. Big, 1983. Is that the band, Mr. Big? Were they out in 1983? I don't think they were. I think Mr. Big was a supergroup, if I'm not mistaken. Some of you may not know what a supergroup is. That is a band that consists of members of other famous bands that decide to get together and form a band. I'm pretty sure Mr. Big was one of those. You know, Damn Yankees was one of those that Ted Nugent was a member of. What is that? Velvet Revolver was one of those. Oh shit. What is that band? Shit. Audio Slave. Audio Slave. They were one of them. They're pretty good. They can be pretty good. Let's do our thing with Freyna. Yeah, MP recovery's better than shield recovery. Alrighty. Now, I'll switch to Freyna.
Descendant, we've been waiting for you. Our soldiers have suffered extensive casualties while holding off the enemy onslaught. These resources were seized from the enemy fortress. They must be transported safely to Albion.
I wonder if they mean... Are they talking about that fortress right over there? Is that what they're talking about? This is as far as you got it. It's over here on this hill. Plainly within sight of said fortress. Oh, no, Jennifer. Ah, fuck. Lots of jumpers today. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to still have remnants. Okay. Miss. Let's just miss. That sounds like a good plan. That's gonna help me. What? Fuck off, you guys. That was a weak jump. Ah! Fireballs! Bitch. Alright, let me take care of you guys first. Because you're easy to hit. Oh, fuck. I don't know what happened there. My aim just went completely crazy. Got you, motherfucker. There we go. Oh, you ass. Yeah, god damn it. Never have that much trouble with that asshole. Never. That's what I thought. Those guys, sometimes they drop those yellow ones that like give you bonuses and shit, but it's like gone in a split second. So I'm wondering if they're like not supposed to drop those, and they just don't have it like fixed right. See, look, I got him one shot. Do that. And we'll do that. And there we go.
Melt away.
Back up a little bit here. Fuck you, I had you. There we go.
Won't be losing any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant.
That one just seems
You're
to
a
get
lifesaver.
easier and easier and easier. Easier and easier. But it's a fucking awesome way to get a shitload of gold and copper. It really is. It really is. I think we'll take her. No. We did Freyna. We're gonna switch to. Undo Luna. I like our new little spawn. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this. So thankfully, we're hitting a cooling period over the next few days, which is good. As you know, my air conditioner is still broken, which is a pain in the ass. But it is what it is.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
And that was over before it began. Shit. I forgot. Damn it. Yeah, I think I made her gun pretty powerful. I've added a cord since the last time I came through here with her. No, don't do that. No need in getting in on her little cart because I'm going to have to do the same thing right up here. Oh, fucking shit. Stupid security. Look at that. Stupid security drone. This gun seems to get a bad rap, but it's actually pretty potent. Everybody has told me, well, numerous people have told me to use other guns for her, but like, this gun's pretty badass. I like it. I like the... You know, I mean, it has all the abilities. It switches between them. That's very cool. Could be poison, could be ice, could be fire, could be lightning. No, fuck you.
No.
Same thing for this area, too. Pain in the ass. Must remember in the future this is not the Luna. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, guys. Yay, I get to use my little platform for a second. Hey, good morning, Rick. I shouldn't have done that. Now I can't deactivate. Shit. Close it up. Of course not. I understand what you mean now. Rick says, false alarm. Game is okay. Yeah. I listened to the majority of the stream, and they didn't seem to be concerned about it. I think likely the quote was taken out of context, and people just latched onto it because they're haters. And there's a lot of people that want to see this game fail just because it exists. Oh my god, you've got hot chicks with jiggle physics? Oh, we have to get rid of that. However we can. I mean, you're not treating women with the proper respect that they deserve. Oh, go fuck yourself. Rick says, no, it's true what the CEO said. But the devs said they were planning shit on, like a year away. So Yeah, Rick says he just admitted that the player numbers were low. And they seem to be aware of that, and they're gonna, make changes to try to fix that. But like I said, I know that's what the CEO said, but that still, it's just like one sentence taken out of the context of the conversation or the interview or even the question that was asked of him can completely change the sentiment behind it, You know, I mean, it's, you know. Yes, sir, Rick says. Sorry, I'm answering a message. Like I said earlier, I'm popular this morning. I mean, the funny thing was, I was at work, you know, tonight, obviously, and I happened to, I was looking for the live stream, and there were people who were already on it like 4 hours before it started, talking to each other about, you know, oh, what are they going to say? Oh, is the game over? And there were so many assholes in it that were just, not as many, I mean, by any means, but there were a few sprinkled in there who were just completely giving the game shit. Talking about, oh, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. Did you see the new Descendant that they're going to come out with, Raven? Did you see that part of it? Oh, you didn't watch it? Yeah, they're coming out with a. I was too scared, he says. Yeah, there's a new female Descendant coming out. Her name's Raven. She looks pretty cool. I mean, it's rough design. It wasn't a 3D rendered one. You know, it wasn't like an actual character yet. It was just like the artist's conception of what she's going to look like, I suppose. She looks pretty badass to me. They say they're finally going to give us a mission where we get to fight Carol, and they were even talking to they even mentioned that the story is going to go beyond Carol. After you defeat Carol, there's, you know, it's going to become something else. Yeah, they mentioned that too, that it was kind of impromptu. I guess they felt they needed to after, you know, the CEO's comment went fucking viral. They were like, oh, okay, we gotta get on there and fucking talk to people. We gotta let them know, hey, it's all cool. It's all cool, guys. You weren't worried. Ha. Yeah, you were just so scared you couldn't watch the stream. Don't be playing. More like busy. I was very busy, Mr. Carbonor. They even hinted at some kind of mission mode where you as your descendant gets to be a colossi. So I can only assume like something makes you grow or something for some reason. But they were kind of very hush hush about it. They just kind of mentioned it and then kind of moved on. But I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I'm sure that will please all those giant fetishists out there. You know, all those people that like to get stepped on and shit. Well, you know why Caro attacked us, right? I feel like I should, but to be honest, you know, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Rick says the Colossi attack his world. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what it is. You become a Colossi, a giant, and you get to attack their Carol's planet. But the Colossi is us at one point or another. Let's see. We'll see, Rick says. We shall indeed. I'll be there for it. I'm not ready yet to give up my morning daily thingy. see. Oh, no, no. I do need to do another one of those. You know what? Let's take somebody else through. Yeah, yeah, you've mentioned. Rick says I put too much money and time and money into 3 accounts. Yeah, there was some dude. Some dude was like, I put like 4,000 hours into the game and no 6,000 hours and $4,000 is what he said. 6,000 hours and $4,000. I was like, damn. Damn. That's a lot of money. Prince Vegeta, you've changed a little bit. A little bit. We're gonna pick up Daya. Where's your mask? There it is.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Ah! Later, guys.
There's no escape. Beginning target neutralization. Target confirmed.
Rick says, well, I guess he bought up everything. Yeah, he must have been going from the beginning to spend that much money. I mean, I could see how, I mean, you know, it's not hard. I mean, you think to yourself, well, eventually you would have all the outfits and stuff, but he was probably buying material as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of.
There's no escape. Target confirmed. My shields.
You don't need shields, Di. Quit whining. You will be fine. Yeah, yeah. Rick says it's $10 for an energy activator. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That shit right there could add up real quick.
Shield damaged.
Or make one in a day. Yeah. But you gotta have all the materials for it, you know. If you're just like, fuck that, I don't want to grind at all. I mean, if I had the money, that's probably what I would do. You know, if I had $4,000 to blow on a video game, that'd be what I'd do. I'd just be like, what do I need? Well, let me just go buy it. Oh, I need one of those? Oh, look, they sell it. Rick says I'm too cheap to do that. Oh, I'm not too cheap to do that. I'm too broke to do that. I'm just saying, if I could, I probably would. I would absolutely have everything maxed out.
Target confirmed.
Rick says, only thing I'll get is outfits. I have to look good for each fight. Also, buy more colors. Oh, yeah. You always need more paints. Rick says, I put over 5,000 plus hours. 2,000 of it is coloring. Well, you gotta get the girls looking stylish, you know?
Eliminating.
Oh, that's not what this one is.
Subduing the target. Target acquired. Subduing the target.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
That was extremely easy. I think didn't they also say that they weren't gonna nerf Serena anymore? I may have misheard that, but I know that came up. They addressed it. That's kind of why I put her on in the thumbnail. I'm looking forward to the rebalance of Viessa, and they're also rebalancing Harris too. Both of them at the same time. That's next month, I believe they said. May. I'm very happy about that. They just had multi-hit resistance, Rick says. Mr. C, that rebalancing is not your kind. I wasn't expecting it to be, but perhaps I can somehow manipulate it. The Viesa they're talking about is skill power Viesa. Bastards. Ah. All right. Let's see. What do we need to do? Anybody can figure out how to do it. Rick says, I can't wait to see how you handle this VSO. It'll be interesting. I have no idea what I need here. Okay, we'll go for this. Shit. Shit. Hey, guys. Reading a text message and you guys are gonna jump me? That's just dirty pool. Rick said, well, they are bad guys. Yeah, I suppose you have a point there. So that's in character, he said. Yeah, you got me there. What's this one? Alrighty, let's go with play. in here and waited for him. Usually they would have come around the corner and been like, hey, is everything all right? What's happening out here? Are we fighting or not? I got distracted. Go me! Go me! What the fuck is... Stop breathing me! No, no. That was that was close. That was very close. did I leave? Fuck you guys. Oh yes, the hole. Fucking completely forgot. I was like, where the fuck am I going? I'm leading to my favorite part of any mission. This convoluted, fucked up thing here. No matter which side you come at that, it's just awkward as fuck. Get off me. Back to Albion. Ooh. I like what they did with that Freyna outfit. That's a pretty cool color scheme. I gotta say. Oh, excuse me. I burped. Looks like yours a little. I've been tempted to get that one for Freyna, and I probably will eventually. Uchiha, what? Uchiha Itachi? Rick says it's not going anywhere. Yeah, the fishnets are pretty cool. Well, I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of people who start this game in a month or two. They're going to be very upset that they weren't around to get those fan created outfits. Oh, it's a Naruto thing. Oh, okay. There's going to be a whole lot of disappointed people. Will be like, how do I get those? Oh, you can't. I like that they're limited time. I think it was appropriate that they did that. And I hope, is it 60 days? And I hope they do something similar next year. I hope they have another contest because the fans this time around fucking they knocked that shit out the park. Makes you feel special, Rick says. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. It's always that way, you know. For having it, I mean. Yeah, I know what you meant. People being envious, and you're just like, yep. Should have been there. time is it? Okay. I like that makeup that you have that I wanted, Rick says. Yeah, much like that. That is too true. Rick says life is not fair sometimes. Yes, that is very true. Most of the time, in all honesty, most of the time it's not fair. Rick says I'm still not over it. Well, at least I don't use it. So I don't rub it in your face. Uh Fuck, I don't know. Let's do go for ha, Rick says thank you. We'll do this. We'll go for that one. He says you're a true friend and a gentleman. Well, I try. Fuck you. There's another one down. And it just so happens to be Tom for the wall crusher. Ladies and gentlemen. Yo, Mom. Alright, let's... I want to try Glay again. So we're going to switch to her. Just cause. Rick says, can't get enough of Glay, I understand. I just want to see if I can get some more damage with her. The last couple of times I've done the wall crasher with her, there's been heavy hitters in the crowd. So I kind of hope everybody's a little more my level. But yeah, this outfit's nice to look at, for sure. Yes, sir, absolutely, he says. I wholeheartedly agree. Without a doubt. And so on and so forth. Oh! Gates are closing. Come on, Wally. Am I the only one in here? So it would seem. So it would seem. Surely somebody else is in my area. Yeah, there's one. One other person. That's unusual. Minute and a half. Oh, somebody else is here. Was that the person? Nope, that's somebody different. Yeah, they might be there for a while. Depending on how potent their bunny is.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Now ain't the time for that. Not now. We're waiting on the giant robot. Oh, excuse me. There's the klaxon. It's time. Yeah, did it wrong. Damn it. it up. Because I did it wrong. I did them in the wrong order. Yeah, that wasn't impressive. That wasn't impressive.
Don't get in my way.
But best view ever. That's right. But, he stresses. What do you mean? Oh, there's dog in the way. What do you mean, but? What exactly do you mean when you say but? You know, the only thing that I don't like about this outfit is I question the stability of those straps holding up the leggings. It seems to me that there should be, like right there at that one buckle on her hip, like that there should be, there should be a strap that goes from that all the way around and connects it to the main piece. I don't know. It's just a nitpick thing. All right. Back to Albion. Back to Albion. And I believe I'm going to call it. It's not my place to question, but to admire. Indeed. Indeed. That's a good philosophy. Damn it. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Oh, you're welcome. Rick says thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here, keeping me company. Appreciate it. Switch back to my girl. Good morning, Descott. What's up, bro? Been a while. You became stronger. Oh, that's Dusk. Okay. You became stronger now in the game. Well, I've been improving for sure. It's been a slow, steady progression, but I'm getting there. Trying to kind of focus on one girl at a time. How you been, man? Oh, that's right. Inventory's full again. What a surprise. Dusk says, yeah, I notice your equipment is now better than before. Yeah. Yeah. I've kind of been wearing it out. Dusk says, been busy on my work, but I'm still able to play from time to time. Yeah, that's pretty much I think that's probably everybody's position. Play it when RL allows. All right. Well, like I said, I believe I am going to call it there. Thank you, everybody. Oh, hold on. I'm caught in a stretch again. Rick, always a pleasure, sir. I hope you have a wonderful day. Dusk, it's awesome seeing you again, dude. Come around more often, man. You know we're always here. Always here. Rick says I play this game at work. Yeah, I don't have one of those kind of jobs. I'm a cook. I've literally got shit to do every second that I'm at fucking work. Thank you for those of you who were lurking. I know you were there. I saw the numbers popping up, so I know you were there. We appreciate lurkers here at IAC. We would like it if you would kind of, interact a little bit. But hey, we ain't gonna pressure you. You got to be you, and that's all good. You being here is enough. And for those of you who are watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. We appreciate you as much as we do anybody else. So thank you. If any of the groups of people I just mentioned saw anything that you were entertained by here today, if I made you laugh or chuckle or smile, maybe you just enjoyed watching the lovely ladies running around shooting shit, perhaps you could see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Particularly subscribes are important right now. I'm 79 away from the 500 required to unlock super chats and memberships. So anything that you can do there would be extremely helpful. We're inching our way to it. Slowly but surely getting there. So a little help would be awesome, though. And if you should choose to support the channel in a different way, and this is totally optional, totally up to you, you will find links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi on my YouTube community page. Again, totally optional. But if you saw something here that you thought might be worth $1 or $2, that would be the place to drop it. And it too would be greatly appreciated. And while you're at all that shit, check out the rest of the stuff on my channel. I've got over 1,300 videos. Every time I say that, it still astounds me that I have 1,300 videos. It's like, how did that happen? It just did. I got all kinds of shit to entertain you. I've got concerts I've been to, shot on good quality phones, so it's worth watching if you're interested in the bands. A couple of those concerts I was pretty damn close. I've also got original music that I write the lyrics to, and I make a point to stress that I am the one who writes the lyrics. I fully write the lyrics and fully build the songs in my head before I ever introduce them to the AI app that I use. And then I use extensive prompts to get the unique sound that I'm going for. So, put aside your bias towards AI. It's not all bad. I know it's just all doom and gloom and, oh my God, AI, blah, blah, AI slop. Now, there is AI slop out there. People do abuse it, and use it as a replacement for talent. But then there's people like me out there who have a little bit of talent, who use it to accentuate that talent, So there are people out there using it for good. Don't just rule out everything that has anything to do with AI, because ladies and gentlemen, AI ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, but it's not. It is a tool in the fucking repertoire now. It is there to be used, and people are going to use it. So you might as well get used to it. And you can do that by listening to my music. It's pretty awesome. I think you would be absolutely surprised if someone were to play it for you. I bet you would not even be aware that it wasn't real, unless somebody said, "Hey, that's AI," and you'd be like, "No fucking way." You'd be like, "Yeah, I'm telling you, give it a shot." I give my songs life through that AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band. There's 10 albums on my channel right now. 10 albums. About 13 songs a piece. About 30 minutes, close to 30 minutes. Not that much of an investment for your time. So, give them a try. And you can also find the lovely ladies of the Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my Simulated Wrestling Federation. Original Character Simulated Wrestling Federation, I should say. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. Then I also have a female Celebrity Federation that's every Tuesday for Tuesday Night Download. I've got a DC versus Marvel that's coming soon. Now that the servers are closed up, I can, I can focus on, because when the servers are open, I become a little bit obsessed with constantly trying to find new stuff and new outfits and rethinking my choices for characters and blah, 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 blah. So when the server gets finally closed, I can actually start building on what I've got. And I got all the parts for the men's division upgrade and all the parts for the female celebrity federation. All that stuff is uploaded to the game, so I'm going to start building away, and those upgrades are coming towards the end of the year. There's all kinds of shit, always all kinds of shit happening here. On top of all that, I do these daily live streams. Luckily, according to the dev live stream last night, for the foreseeable future, no need to fear. I will be here every morning between 6 and 9 a.m., except for Mondays for monetary reasons. I have other stuff that I have to do. But yeah, every morning, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., we play this wonderful game here that we all love so much, the First Descendant. Sometimes I play with chat when, take on some of the harder missions. But otherwise, chat's here to root me on and to give me, moral support as I try to build my character stronger and stronger. And sometimes they're here to give me shit for the ways that I choose to build my characters. But regardless of that, a fun time is had by all. It's all in good fun. We're developing a really cool community of dudes here. Some pretty cool guys. We'd love you to be a part of it. So just, say hey. Also, every Friday between 8 and 11 p.m., which happens to be today, and unlike last week, I will not miss it this week. So all kinds of shit went wrong last week, but it's all good this week. I play Fall Guys and Fortnite for Fall Guys Fortnite Friday. Much like with this game, I'm open to playing with chat, but no one-on-ones. If you want to duo up, you want to squad up, you want to trio up, any one of those, I'm all about it. Just drop it in the chat, and say, hey, let's do a run, and I'll be like, let's do it. But no one-on-ones. That shit is boring. I'm sorry. No offense to anybody out there. I really don't mean to hurt your feelings, but that shit is fucking boring. The whole fun of Fall Guys and Fortnite is the massive amount of people and the unpredictability that comes with that. That's what makes it fun. When you take all that down and distill it to just one person versus one person, it's not fun. It's just not. And on top of all that, as if that wasn't enough, I've got a shitload of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. I've got horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulator. I've got a massive library of over 300 games that I've played precious little of. So there's all kinds of stuff that I want to play. And I'm kind of, I got a constant rotation going of new stuff as I finish others. So if there's something out there that you would like to see me play, all you got to do is drop it in the comments. Say, hey, how about playing this? I will check my library. If I have it in the library, it immediately gets bumped up to the top of the list. First come, first serve, you know what I'm saying? So you don't get to jump ahead of somebody else's. Yours will be, there has to be an order. There has to be an order. But yeah, if I got it, I'll throw it in there. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, just leaves me to say thank you once again. I truly, truly mean that. You guys are fucking awesome. I don't have Resident Evil, Rick. I might have part 4. Like I said before, I might have part 4. But I don't have it. It's just not, I've never been in, it's not got anything to do with the fact that it's a horror game. I don't care. I don't jump scare. That's one of the things that you'll be disappointed in if you watch me play a horror game, is that if you're looking for me to get scared, it's not going to happen, because my brain at all times says you're playing a video game. This is not real life. It cannot hurt you. Much like with movies, maybe in the near future, Rick says, if somebody wants to buy me a Resident Evil game, that's one thing. Rick says I'm too scared to play them. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'm not. I don't have that kind of fear. I don't have that kind of fear. I used to be, when I was a little kid, I was afraid of my fucking shadow. And then one day, at some point in time, I just realized I can't live like this. You know, sometime in my teenage years, I was like, I can't live like this. And so I decided, if there's something out there in the dark that wants to get me, it's going to have a hell of a goddamn fight on its hands. And ever since then, I was no longer afraid of the dark. Because I'm way more scary. Way more scary than anything else that might be out there. But yeah, that just leaves me to say, thank you so much. You guys rock. Like I said, we're building an awesome community of dudes here. We would love anybody out there listening to be a part of it. So just come hang out, say hey. You know, I'm not gonna be an asshole to you. You know, if you're an asshole to me, that's a different story. But yeah. Until next time. Later.